Shalom. How's everyone doing? For those who don't know me, my name is Mr. Andrew Williams. I'm also known as the Prophet of War. Today, on this preparation day before the 7-day Sabbath, I like to make this video. I'm going to do my best to keep this video as short as possible. But if not, bear with me. Just be patient. Excuse me. Since my last video, I have noticed that a lot of other so-called Christians, especially of the Sunday churches, are upset with me, angry with me, and jealous of me because I make bold claims that my God, Aniyah, have healed me from all chronic illnesses, sicknesses, and diseases that I was born with. And then for another claim, another bold claim that I make, that my God have kept me perfectly healthy for the last 22 years now, almost 23 years, for I am 62 years old. For the last 22 years now, not once I came down with a sickness, illness, or disease, not even a common cold, the flu, or any other virus. Even when we're going through COVID, not once I have caught COVID. Now we are now we're hearing about monkeypox and mpox and all other strands or deadly diseases. I don't have to worry about those diseases because I know how my God, according to my faith within Him, Aniyah, my God, protect me from all sickness, illness, and diseases, and to make sure I would never get sick again. As long as I continue to obey His voice, keep His 10 commandments by faith, and live by faith. Simpler as that. The scripture make it very clear that if we keep the commandments of God, then none of these diseases will come upon them as they come upon the Egyptians, which symbolically mean in the Egyptian symbolically mean in biblical prophecy the world. So whatever sickness, illness, and diseases that come upon the world, if you keep the commandments of God by faith, those sickness, illness, and diseases will not touch you or your family if you keep the commandments of God and do not live in sin. This is clearly written in the Bible. Exodus 15:26.
Exodus 15:26. 26 and said, If thou wilt diligently hearken to the voice of the Lord thy God, and wilt do that which is right in his sight, and wilt give ear to his commandments, and keep all his statutes, I will put none of these diseases upon thee, which I have brought upon the Egyptians, for I am the Lord that healeth.
So that's why you people who call yourselves Christians, especially you Sunday Christians, that's why y'all get sick with all these different diseases. Because you do not keep the commandments of God. You do not keep the warrior law of God. All y'all do is live in sin. Even there should not be one person in your churches, in your home, your family. If you truly a Christian, there should not be one person in your church or in your home among your family that have a chronic illness, sickness, or disease. There should not be one person in your church be affected by any sickness, illness, or diseases. Not even your home. No sickness, illness, or diseases should not be able to plague your home. But none of you Sunday Christians can make such claim because you all living in sin, not just in your home, but you also commit sin in your churches, among each other, lying, stealing, sleeping around with each other, even having homosexual act with each other. Both males and female committing both homosexuality and lesbianism. But y'all get angry and upset with me and jealous of me because I make such bold claim. How my God, under Yah, protect me from all sickness, illness, and diseases. Y'all get jealous of me because I make such claim. For the last 22 years now, not once I got sick with the common cold, the flu, or any other virus. Not once I been affected or came down with a disease, sickness, or illness. Not once. My God got a very good track record keeping my body and my mind perfectly healthy. But y'all cannot make such bold claim. But y'all try to say I'm being delusional, I'm mentally ill, I'm sick in the mind. How can I be delusional, mentally ill, or sick in the mind if Yeshua Messiah promised these things in the scriptures? All you doing is just based upon your lies and your jealousy and your anger. You're just gossiping and spreading false rumors and lies about me just to make yourself feel better. The scripture also make it very clear. Once we are healed, we sin no more, unless a greater disease will come upon us. Even Yeshua, the Messiah, spoke of that.
John 6:14. Afterward Jesus findeth him in the temple, and said unto him, Behold, thou art made whole. Sin no more, lest a worse thing come unto thee.
John 6:14 make it very clear. Sin no more, unless a worse thing come upon thee. Because you continue sinning and sinning and living in sin. This is why all these worse diseases is plaguing your homes and your churches and also the whole world, because you continue sinning and sinning. After sinning and sinning, continue sinning and living in sin. But you want to lie, deceive others, saying that God have healed you. How can God heal you if you living in sin? God don't work that way. The Bible don't teach that. Yeshua Messiah make it very clear. Once you are healed, once God healed you, sin no more. Simple as that. You can't sugarcoat it, and you can't change it. It's right there, black and white. Or it's just because it's the Messiah speaking, it's right there in bold red. So that's why y'all facing all these sickness, illness, and diseases, because you are sinning and living in sin. Or because you're not keeping the commandments of God. Yes, the Bible speaks about that. The scripture make it very clear. Sin is the transgression of the law.
John 3:4. For whosoever committeth sin transgresseth also the law, for sin is the transgression of the law.
It's right there, black and white. The more you continue living in sin, the more you breaking the law of God or the 10 commandments of God. That's why y'all get sick with all these sicknesses, illness, and diseases, because you are transgressing against the law of God, which is the 10 commandments. You are actually breaking the 10 commandments.